Okay, there's Twitch. There's YouTube, already delayed on my end, my playback. Great, thanks YouTube. Hello Phil, hello Rand. They're in other outfits this time. Okay. I was not expecting that. Hello Red. Apocalypse is here. Oh, there was legit an update too. I didn't even know. Oh jeez, my sticks are not working great. That... Okay, I'm gonna need to work my sticks a little. Judd, give me my snail, please. Thank you, Judd. Okay, I think I got my left snick. Yes, my left snick working. They're just both snicks now. Okay, right's working. That's still... Good. So hello, AI. I believe that's what I called you before. Also, if I sound different, I have altered the amount of noise reduction on my microphone in the attempt to make it a little louder. Because I noticed with at least the Mario Bros. 3 stream, I sounded kind of low to myself. So I've upped it a bit. Now, I already have some ink resist here, so I don't think I'm actually going to need the hat I grabbed for Splatfests. Which is kinda sad, because this is the final Splatfest, and I'm not gonna need the worker's cap. But I could still wear it. It would give me my ink saver, but I think I'll stick with run speed for now. I don't know how well I'm gonna be doing. I kinda wish I could, you know, put this on and these on and have this take on the appearance of my metal shirt. But I'll just go with my more standard... loadout. And let's start with the heavy. Of course you're not alone in dispensing order. I will throw up a friend's lobby just in case anyone wishes to join in right away. If not, I'll just go on my own. Dispense some order. Right, I was gonna turn off color lock. Hold up, I'm gonna do that really quick. Because I shouldn't need color lock for this. And it'll give the proper colors. So... options... there we go. Legitimately, from looking at the app on my phone, though, like, half of the people on my friends list were order, and the other half were chaos. Like, this is probably going to be the most balanced and even Splatfest for popularity yet. I don't expect many people are going to be showing up here until like half an hour from now, because that's the normal stream starting time. But I was excited. I wanted to get it started early. Alright. Sounds good. I'm just gonna back out of this, go into the solos, because I'm assuming there's no one here that can currently play. I mean, Red can, but he's, you know, going to join properly. I think he'd actually just joined. Did you just join, Red? Ah, jeez. I'm not tired, you're tired. I will throw a room back up. Actually, do I want to use the heavy or the mini to start? These stages, I kind of want to use the mini. Run around at the speed of sound, like a Sonic. Oh, and Kylie's here too. I should have waited an extra second. Would have made it easier on you joining. Hello. How is everyone doing on this fine Splatfest-induced night? Yes, the night was induced by the Splatfest. Thank you, Brain. I also should really be monitoring my audio levels. Make sure I'm not clipping, because I have no major limitation. Well, I have a major limitation on my audio level, but I've basically cut it in half. So I'm hoping I'm not too loud. And the first battle is 10 times against a group that is very organized. This isn't the normal. I ran out of ink. I did a dumb. Ow. Get him, Red. I mean, that doesn't sound too good. Fish stick patty on a bun, I mean. Come on, gyroscope. Stay with me. I am not doing so great. It's kind of annoying being against a group this coordinated. It would have been great if, like, this, like, team play, like, coordinated team play actually moved to a different thing. But it would be nearly impossible for Nintendo to actually keep track of that, because who actually uses the app to communicate while playing? It'd help if I wasn't playing so trashily, but... I should have inked so much more than that. Yeah. Yeah, I say. I'm gonna change weapons. Bringing out the big guns. Well, the big little guns. Little big guns? Hello, Nuke. I mean, why would you limit yourself to just Inkling? Be a shapeshifter. Just always bounce back and forth between games. I kind of wish that was possible. To, like, change your Inkling Octoling status between matches. It'd also be nice to be able to turn on and off color lock. For people who just want to test it for a game, but don't want to have to literally fully back out. Ow. Once again, I really wish the ink armor for Splashdown applied immediately and was durable enough to take a single sniper shot. Like, have the sniper shot break the armor, but don't have it just outright splat the person. Because how does that make any sense whatsoever? That ink armor is less durable than my Brella shield. Like, that doesn't make any sense. Ow. It is really easy to see the trails in this color ink. I'm so dead. Why would you super jump to me, Kylie? Why would you do that? Never super jump to me. Ever. It is the worst idea. And you're doing it again. Ow. Oh, he's so hurt. Hate how mobile dualies are. Yeah. I say that. I hate how bad I'm playing. I'm playing so badly. Yep, I have noticed the glitter. More ink resist. This game knows me well. Yet the Splatfest, I literally used an ink resist drink to try and gain ink resist on my Splatfest tea. I did not get a single thing of ink resistance. I mean, if it was a streamer like me, I wouldn't have cared. Just need to find the nice streamers that don't really care if someone's mentioning. Like, I would care, and like I'd mention it, and you know, ended up winning, I'd congratulate, and if I won, I'd do a bit of minor banter, you know, smack talking. I'm gonna try actually fully focusing for this. So I'm probably not gonna be watching the chat for a little bit. I say that and I immediately die. I think I just need to grab the splatter shot. And that's just what I need to do. Oh, great. We have, like, nobody with bombs on our team, do we? Yeah, I need to just grab a different weapon, I think. Well, the carbon roller's dead again. Well, that could have gone well. This is like the one point where I kind of wish Splatoon had a World of Warships like reporting system. I would report those two that were camping for bad sportsmanship. I would legit do that. Because that is bad sportsmanship. It's why anytime I'm doing any sort of camping, I don't do it immediately at spawn. Like, that's just bad sportsmanship. Like, maybe I'm just a bit salty, but that's bad sportsmanship if I've ever done seen it. You're literally coordinating to spawn camp. True, like, what I mean is, like, say take, Kelp Dome, for example. I'll stand in one of the clear lines from the enemy spawn, but I'll stand pretty far back. And people could just go around me. They could just go the other way. I'm not stopping them from actually playing the game by holding them in their spawn bubble. I would also never want to, you know, voice communicate doing that with somebody, because that just makes it even more just obnoxious. Like, when it's one guy doing it, it's... Oh, hey, it's the Shifty Station. Oh, it's this Shifty again. It's just this Shifty again. Okay. So, race to the center. I was led to believe this was a new map, not this completely garbage thing again. That is not helping my salt much. This should have never even been a concept. Nintendo, why? Like, we've already lost. There is no point continuing. We've already lost. The map's bull, because whichever team wins the center wins. There's no back and forth. We've just lost. This is one of the most imbalanced maps I've ever seen for a Shifty Station. And I've been in most of the Shifties. Like, most of them I'd say were pretty good maps. A lot of people not liking them just came from you didn't really have time to learn them. Now, what would have been neat is if Nintendo decided to randomly give you maps. And for all I know, they might do that. Like, just roll through all the Shifties. That would have been nice. I am doing much better with this than I was with the, mini Splatling and my main. Which is sad. But remove that center part, and I would probably love this map. Either that or, you know, let the player still interact with the center part. But you just can't. I mean, I'm not saying people can't like it, but I am just saying, design-wise, it's broken. that segment is too much of the map. If it was only like 10% of the map, that'd be fine. But it's not. It's like 40 to 50%. Well, I suppose it's not that much, but of the map you're fighting for anyway, it's definitely more than that. Because you're basically fighting for that center area. Hey Fox, welcome to Salt Station. How may I help you? We have salt, we have extra fine salt. We have coarse salt. But it is definitely closing in on nearly a third of the map can become unpaintable after it's been painted. Yeah, I was salty at how bad I was doing. Okay, it is giving random shifties. Okay, that is cool. But that shifty station should never have been brought back. Ever. I have mostly gotten salty because I'm playing, like, garbage. But... because as regular viewers will note, I tend to only get salty when I'm playing bad. Like, myself playing bad. So now that I'm playing a bit better, I'm probably gonna start getting less salty, because I'm not making as many mistakes. Wait, what? Ow. What does that mean? I'm confused. Splatted Gabe Newell. How will I get summer sales now? Ow. What does that mean? What? Okay. I'm confused. Is there just somebody stuck in there now? Oh, there's a super jump platform. So that turf is just theirs now. Nintendo, why would you keep a thing like that? Also, team, why do we not have over there painted? I didn't even know over there really existed, but... Meme-ee. Yeah, I'll back out to collect some more people once the hour hits. So in like 6 minutes. Ah, great. No. Beautiful. Beautiful, this again. I booyah only because that is what I do by habit, not because I'm actually excited to be on this map. E-leader mains? I don't know. That'd be my guess. That an E-leader main would use the E-leader. Come on, Agent 1, don't lose hope now. This map may be garbage, but I don't think they've exactly figured out the gimmick. Hello, J-Girl. I'm not saying you can't like the map, but I personally think it's garbage. I mean, it's not gonna matter in this case, because, well, we can't even maintain our own spawn area, basically. I'll also get the friend requests on the hour. Ow. This is probably the first match I've seen on this map where that is not already completely in. And I think it's only because we're struggling so hard to really even leave our area. I might actually just back out and get to the front request now. Back out, get to front request, bring more people in. I am very salty tonight, anyone just joining now. This map is not helping matters. I disliked it in its own Splatfest, and I don't like it now either. I think I'm gonna try my hands at the mini Splatling again. Just because if that map comes up again, the mini Splatling is basically the best weapon for it, so... So I think I'll go with the Tentamissile variant. Ugh, excuse me. Because Inkstorm really doesn't matter too much. So any other order bringers who wish to join in on this, feel free to join. And to you filthy Chaos Marines, I say order! I don't know where I was trying to go with that. It's the best my brain could come up with. And the mini Splatling for that shifty works really well, because it has just enough range to basically cover the entire thing from one side to another, and enough run speed that it can just kind of wander. I thought I just added you. Wasn't that you I just added? And Noctiling is their icon? I just added friends, so... Pretty sure they had your name. Unless someone stole your name. Like, it has enough run speed to get back to the gong and start hitting it, and basically you just start running back and forth. And it gets basically broken. Like, during that Splatfest, I was running the mini Splatling almost all the time, because it just nearly guaranteed wins on that map. If I could get in and start doing my little dance, it was a win. I should also ready. If I couldn't, it was probably a loss. Like, that's how that map goes. If you can't control the center, you lose. We'll just wait on you there, AI. Still feels kind of weird calling you that, because the Japanese YouTuber, quote-unquote, AI. I'm still not sure if it's an actual artificial intelligence or not, but Kizuna I don't think anybody knows for sure. Every time I say it, though, I just think of her. And her colorful usages of English. She's very interesting. I forget who between me and Robotic discovered her, but we basically just started sending each other stuff of her. I remember Robotic was very skeptical that it was an actual AI. I mean, I'm still a little skeptical, but oh great, this again! Yeah. Yeah. Oh hey, we have a pretty good chance given a lot of rollers. Fun fact, Kizuna I has actually played Splatoon, and I've actually seen talk from game developers of how to properly respond to AIs if she's actually an AI or not. Because if she is an AI, she still has to learn how to play the game. So would that technically be botting to have an artificial intelligence playing your game? Something that has to learn how the mechanics work and play just like a player does. Like, it brings up some actual good questions. The general consensus is, as long as it's an actual learning AI, to leave it be. It's learning. It's fundamentally the same as your players. I mean, for instance, like, the company Wargaming sponsored a video of her playing World of Warships. And, like, that community already has a lot of people being like, no botting, no aimbotting and such. But it's not like she was doing any better than anyone else. And yeah, we wrecked that team. That's what they get for having so many rollers. But, like, honestly, in, like, the first, like, 3 games or so that Kizuna I played, I think she only scored, like, 2 actual hits, which is a lot worse than an average player would. This is against other AIs as well. So, like, it feels wrong to ban that kind of AI. Botting, on the other hand, yeah. As an AI learns, it becomes harder to distinguish it between botting. Oh, hey, this again. Okay, so it's just... I'm assuming it's just shifting between the 2 shifty stations. It's not actually rotating through all of them, like I was kind of hoping it would. It would have been great if it was actually rotating through all of them. Like, that would have been great. Okay, so this is the first area for containment. Oh, jeez. Foxes. Fox is a chaosy boy. Just have to hope the Star Wolf doesn't show up this time. Or else we might have a fight coming on. Ow. It's a bad joke and I know it. But... Oh, this ain't good. I think I'm in here with 2 of them. Or not. Okay. I think I got enough of that. That's ours now. Think we got that. Could be wrong. So close. Almost have a completed Splatfest tee. Alright, nuke. Yeah, that's fine, Jay. Yeah, camping with a dynamo can be fun. Can it please stop giving this map for a little bit? Just like 3 games. Just 3 games. That's all I ask. 3 games where it doesn't every other match come to this one. There was a suction bomb behind me. Yeah, darn it. Yeah, we're losing some of that center bar. Didn't even realize that Squiffer was fully charged. Get on the Squiffer. Bugger. Ran out of ink. Oh, charger's down. Ow, those 2 are really hurt. Paint! Everybody paint! They're all dead. think we got that. Now, what's the third part of my shirt gonna be? Bleh. I almost want to throw chunks into this shirt. Just to get rid of the quick respawn. Very rarely do I actually die before I splat at least somebody. It is very, very rare. Yeah, excuse me. So, we're going up against one of the members of the Runaway Five. And just 3 other random dudes. Cool. My first match was a ×10 that I lost. So hello, Temperance/Geary. Long time no see. Killed by a member of the Runaway Five. How have you been? I well offset my Joy-Cons there. Yeah, they're still a bit wonky. And jeez. There we go. Never fling your Joy-Cons. It offsets them by a lot. Alright, Nuke. I mean, you'd already said you'd be BRBing, so... I mean... Kinda comes with the territory of BRBing. Ow. And that's what happens when you don't move. To be fair, this is kind of the internet. BRB could mean you're not going to be back for like 5 years. So I still really hope my audio levels are not too high. I mean, anyone who's played an MMO knows that experience. Someone, you know, BRB, they log out. You don't see them again for, you know, a couple more years of, oh yeah, something happened, I had to sell my computer, and oh, okay. Welcome back. I legit had an experience like that with, one of my EVE Online friends. He's an older dude, and he basically, from what I've gathered, I've not pushed for too many details, he ran into some financial issues and had to sell his computer, and couldn't play EVE, and he's finally got a computer again, so he's back playing EVE so much. Like, I swear, almost every time I log in, he's online, playing. I mean, I don't think any of us would get particularly mad. Oh hey, a 10 times battle. Why did you abandon us, Kylie? Now we just have Miss Pickles. Which, I mean, isn't the worst, but I'm gonna go for the containment area. Ah, Jay is going to assist me with the containment area. Good. This is my containment zone! Oh jeez, I should probably leave this before I get trapped inside of it. Ow. Okay, so we own both of the first containment zones. Oh. Oh right, yeah, if you back out of the team battles for in Splatfests, it won't let you join someone on your friends list unless they back out and create a new room. So after this one, I think I'll back out, create a new room so we can pick you back up. It's kind of a quirk of the Splatfest friend battles. Okay, I'm gonna chill in here just to make sure we can maintain this. Okay, so we now have all the containment. Ow. I mean, the Octolings are definitely the more technologically advanced race. We were both out of ink. I think, anyway. I don't think we won that still. Oh no, we did! Hooray! Lots of clout. Clout. Only that translated to victory points. Yeah, as I said, I'm gonna back out, recreate the room. Just to let, you know, Kylie get back in. And, you know, it'll be first come, first serve, so whoever gets in gets to be in the lobby. which, as I've explained a few times, is why I don't tend to join other people's lobbies, is because it's more fair if I do it this way. That way you all have technically an equal chance of getting in. Hey, we're in the news! We're in the news! Along with, you know, Shrimp Milk. Who's for Team Chaos. This kind of underscores what we did as not great when, you know, there's 100 times battle for Chaos right there. We undid a tiny amount of their battle. I get the feeling that Chaos will win. But I don't know. Especially because there's, you know, a thing. May as well wait and get a 4th, because we do have people who could join for the 4th. Like, Jay could rejoin. Temperance could join if she's on order. I don't know what side she's on. You should be able to play normal battle. You select it. When I'm doing well, probably. When I'm doing well, I'm probably fun to play with. Ah. So you want Pearl's world where people like Rand would rule because, you know, only the strong would rule. Maybe that's why he's on Chaos. I was just saying, you know, Team Chaos, the future they're going for is where only the strong would rule. So, you know, people like you. And then I conjecture that that's maybe why you're on Team Chaos, is, you know. There we go. Yeah, I mean, I'm not a... I can't say I'm a bad player either, but Rand would kick my butt. I mean, with a full team of players, he and I are... Oh, jeez, another 10 times. Okay. Let's do this! But yeah, with like a full team, Rand and I can easily be like team captains. And it comes out fairly balanced. But that's also if, you know, the teammates are being randomly distributed each time. Otherwise, you know, it would probably get pretty broken. Because he's just so much better than I am. And I ain't afraid to admit that. Ow. He is in everybody's hearts that remember him. Hello, cute devil. I was about to make a very bad taste joke. Technically, though, it's just talking some history. Basically saying, so you mean Satan. Because that's a fun fact. I forget which place it was wanted a statue of Lucifer. And the sculptor that made it made him absolutely beautiful. To which they commissioned another statue, which was made to look even more beautiful. Because if you read the depictions, he's supposed to be incredibly beautiful. He's supposed to be the most beautiful. I just remember it was some church commissioned it, and they just gave up after the second statue, and just went with both of them. Because, I mean, they paid for them. They may as well use them. And that's why I like studying history. You learn little things like that, which are just kinda hilarious. Basically, this church went... The first guy made him too hot. We need him not to be hot. And the next sculptor went, don't worry, I'll make him hotter. Like... Clout! This is the clout I'd usually have, like, by the time I reached Queen. I have a lot of clout this time. Rollers are good at that. Rollers are very good at scaring. They're very spoopy. They just kind of appear. Yup, we've now won 2 10 times battles in a row. Can we get a third? I swear, if we get a third. Aw, it's not a third one. The chances of that would have been so low. Like, usually I'll run into like 1, 2, or possibly even 3, like 10 times battles in the run of a Splatfest. I've never had it happen twice in a row. And I've never run into 3 this quickly. Ow. Well, I negated their Booyah Bomb. Like, my very first match this Splatfest was a 10 times battle. I mean, I lost it, but... Ow. I've actually, I have been one of those people in the news twice. Both for 10 times battles, but I've been in the news twice before. Along with a fair few of the stream viewers here. Like, he was still around, like, still in the chats. You know, Red was one of them. Trying to remember who all it was. It was a while back. Where's that beacon? Okay, okay, I know where that beacon is now. I mean, none of them are using it. So I don't see the major point of getting rid of it, but I'm gonna get rid of it. I'm not doing so great this game. No! Fell off the map. I splatted both of them, but fell off the map. Yeah, that seems about right for me. Alright, I will get to that after a few games. There's not a whole lot of point in me getting to it immediately, because the room's already full. Hope you don't mind. But I will get to it. Well, I mean, we're down, what, like, you know, one game at this, you know, in this run of 3. We have, you know, still 19 up. I think in total, currently, at least the matches I've been a part of, there's been more wins than losses. We're against a toaster. This could be dangerous. Toasters account for at least 12 injuries a year. At least 12. I am moderately confused at how that person managed to swim all the way up, considering I painted above their head. Good luck with that, Octavio. Ow. Given, you know, 2 10-times battles have already been won by just this small contingent of order. I am here to deliver your order! Stop resisting! You take that order and you like it. You as well, Tori. Order missiles. Ow. This spot over here. I don't think anyone ever remembers this spot exists. Like, even I'd probably forget it exists if I didn't check the map occasionally. Ow. It's probably been lost. Let's face it, the pizza car was probably overturned by some chaos people. Because that's the kind of world you're trying to create. And I don't even think you realize it. We tried, though. Well, that's what a world of chaos would be. World of Chaos would just have pizza bandits running around the place, just raiding people. I mean, we could all use the Spatling, but I don't think Jay would be all that comfortable with it, even if she even has them unlocked yet. There's no guarantee you'll be mind controlled. Yeah. I was kind of figuring that, you know, Jay wouldn't have them. Well, there's no guarantee you won't be mind controlled with Chaos either. Because if you think about it, excuse me. If Chaos wins, all of the Order gear is still going to exist. All it would take is a group of Chaos getting together and starting to enslave everybody else and fitting them up with the Order gear. So, I mean, we only use that stuff on people who are just, you know, the extremists, the Chaos extremists. They need to be controlled for their own safety. Bad joke is bad, but... Ow. Yeah, it sounds wrong, but that's the joke. I mean, let's face it, neither outcome from this Splatfest is particularly great. I mean, in a way, Order is the better of the two. Which I know, based on the equipment, it's like, oh man, Hive Mind goggles. True, but, like, Anarchy tends to collapse on itself and create, you know, just a lot of tiny groups that are all going to have Order ideals. Or you can have one big group. Oh geez, fell in the water. No guarantee she'd actually be the leader, though. Maybe it'll be Judd. Maybe the only major decree will that we'll have to give him head pats for 5 minutes a day. why would she? Have you ever had a cat? Or should I say, has a cat ever had you? Because you don't really own the cat. The cat owns you, and you take care of every beck and call of this animal. All she wanted was to keep off the hook together. She didn't want to lose her friend. How does that make her evil and want to be a dictator? Cats are just little jerks. But we love them anyway because they're so tiny. They're so tiny and floofy. I like the mini Splatling and the heavy Splatling. But in the first game, I mained the heavy Splatling, so... My condolences there, Fox. It's good because it's an incredibly mobile... Holy mother of... Okay! Try hard mode activate. I'm gonna have to get back to that thought. I apologize. I'm probably not gonna talk a lot. Ah, jeez, I'm out of ink. I really wish my Joy-Cons weren't so messy. Can't aim. No. I don't have the money for a pro. I have $10 to my name. No! Darn it. Someone get in the center, please. And if you're not the only one in there, just make sure everyone else is dead. Good job, AI. They were dead! How did they blob me still? Come on, guys. We can do it. I think we have this? No! That looks like we had it. We didn't have a whole segment of our side painted. Okay. No. Okay, my thought before with the Tri-Slosher. It probably feels like a good weapon there, AI, because it's a light maneuverable bucket. Unlike the standard bucket, which isn't very maneuverable. I like the washing machine. And bubbles. I know it's the sloshing machine and blobber, but it's the washing machine and bubbles. Oh, hey, Sniper. Ow. Should jump to the sooner. Thing's good. Like, I couldn't use it to save my life in the first game, but I actually really like it in this one. Yeah. This isn't white, it's blue, isn't it? It's like a bluish silver to me. And the white ink was a few Splatfests ago. I forget which one, but... Retro versus... whatever it was up against. Yeah. I couldn't remember. This looks distinctly blue. Maybe it's just my TV and my eyes, you know, pairing together to mess with me. But it looks like a bluish silver against gold. Might also just be more towers. Yeah, I'm gonna change my equipment. I might regret this. I mean, this is gonna be the final one before I change. I'm gonna grab the heavy. I am Heavy Weapons Octo, and this is my weapon. Yeah, he was definitely twitching a lot. I wasn't gonna mention it, but he was definitely twitching a lot. Alright, Rand. Have a good night. I mean, I try not to be terribly suspect of people, and I am very much the type that would only, like... As I mentioned earlier, like, I'd only really report people for very, like, bad sportsmanship, like, behavior. Ow. Hey, Red. Lost 100 times battle. 1, 2, 10 times battles. Oh, jeez. Ow. Yeah. And I think we only lost that 100 times battle because we didn't have a segment painted. Like, that was it. It has been way too long since I used this thing. And my right Joy-Con is very, very touchy right now. Yeah, this thing was a mistake. I'm too used to the mini right now. And my only reliable turning of my camera is my motion right now, because my sticks are dying. If this was a normal controller, I could feel confident in my ability to open it up and fix it. But Joy-Cons are not a normal. I've heard it's gonna exist, but I don't have the money for it, so I haven't paid any attention to it. As far as I'm concerned, the Switch V2 just doesn't exist. It never will for me. Because I don't have the money to buy a new home console. Which is gonna suck, because it's gonna have a new 3DS vibe to it, I'm gonna bet. Where its internals will probably be slightly better than the regular Switches, and then I'll be having worse experiences because I don't have money to buy the same system again. Yeah. Like, Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon were... Like, I still liked them as far as Pokemon games goes, but... Like, there were so many moments where... It just... I was getting, like, 5 frames per second, because the game was built for the new 3DS, and not the 3DS. Also, I'm gonna quickly change my equipment. I know I could do it after I create the lobby, but I just want it changed. You know what, I'm gonna... Just gonna Booyah Bomb everywhere. Yep, I will get to the friend request. Don't worry. I was getting there. Excuse me. The new Shifty, I like. The fact that it randomly gives the older Shifty that sucked, I don't like. Once again, it'll be first come, first serve on people joining. What, the one with the moving platform in the center? Like the sliding platform? Because the one with the sliding platform is the older one, and I do not like it at all. The newer one is the one with the containment areas. That's alright, AI. Oh, it is shifting through them all. This was a rather nice one. I actually really liked this Shifty. I splattered a Japanese red. Well, probably not Japanese, actually, given they're only using one character. Oh, jeez. Ow. Hate Clash Blasters. They're off existing in corners where they probably shouldn't be existing. Ow. I hope they start adding the Shifty stations in as actual maps, minus that one with the sliding platform. That one can go suck an egg. Hey, Ryan. Like, I think that Splatfest, like, that stage is the most polarizing stage of them all. Also, how was that guy surviving getting hit by those things? Like, some people, you either like it or you hate it. There's, like, almost no in-between. We have a full room, Ryan. We actually technically have more people than we can fit. already. I'm gonna stick to Booyah Bombing for the time being. I might go back to the Splatter Shot. Now that I don't need to worry about hitting a gong anymore. I'm gonna hopefully get to Queen tonight. Oh, hey, it's this one. Oh, okay, so the one with the areas must have been one I missed, or was it actually new? Now I'm confused. This was another one that was kind of polarizing, but I kind of like it. Okay, that's neat. Okay, that's neat. That could break this stage. That could break this stage in the most magnificent of ways. I like that. Ow. I don't like momentum. I don't like momentum. I just got started at like 11:30, so... And I've not been having the most wins. It's only 1 o'clock now. But if I could get that to, like, their grapple places that are really far back... just use it to be pulled. That is the thing to note, if you haven't already experienced it. Yeah. There you go, AI. You get pulled around. To safety. I lost one. I don't know why I thought that was gonna hit a grapple point. Because it didn't. The kind of fun thing about it cycling shifties like this is people that missed these shifty stations are not gonna know how they work. And a lot of people have likely forgotten how they work. This was a terrible idea. This was a terrible idea. That is why I never super jump. Yeah, it would be cool to have these as normal maps. And a lot of them could work as normal maps. Like, this one is pretty good. It's actually not the one I was thinking of. The one I was thinking of was the one with all the bounce pads. Where if a sniper took up positioning on the center of the map, it was just game over. Game over, man. They can't be worse than my sniper skills. Yeah, it would really be neat to have a lot of these gimmicks in just standard maps. I mean, a few of the gimmicks from Shifty Stations already exist. Like, there's, you know, the ink rails. Splat Pros are also really good on the stage with the rolly stuff. Splat Pros are good everywhere, though, so... 10 times battle! Let's make up for a little more of that loss. Oh, bugger, I blocked that, didn't I? Ow. A thing for anyone that didn't play on this Shifty, to note, the rolly stuff painting the ground does not give you points. So for like a weapon like mine, I really should not be hitting that stuff. Because I need points. I need points to do what I do. Ow. Good luck, Ryan. If you're on Team Order, win it. If you're on Team Chaos, lose. Ow. No. God. Also, I want to, after this, the Splatfest is done, I'm probably going to, I apologize for bumping you with that, Alan. I just wanted to get it non-their color. So it was almost knocked by their color. But I'm gonna start probably using the stream to practice it. I want to start trying to speedrun some games. And I have one in mind that's, it's gonna sound dumb, but no matter what I do, I will become second in the category. So, and that is, I want to try speedrunning Star Ocean First Evolution. I think we win. We definitely win. Clout. Ugh. I mean, I was legit going to pick Pearl's side in one of the Splatfests, but then people convinced me to go to the other side. And then there's one point when I was gonna pick Marina's side, and then people convinced me to pick Pearl's. So... I don't think my Joy-Cons have it in them to play enough to get 1 mil. And yes, poke fun at how I pronounce it. I grew up in a port town, and, you know, a marina is a thing. And it's spelt, if not the same, remarkably similar to Marina's name. Most people would pronounce it a marina. Marina. At least that's how everyone pronounced it where I grew up. No, I missed! That would've been so cool. I have not gone back to news articles yet. There's so many of them. I haven't even had the Switch on for a few days, because I don't want my Joy-Cons to die before I can replace them. Which is why I'm kind of branching into doing other things. And as I explained, like, a lot of the reason why I pronounce it Marina is that's just how that word was pronounced by everybody I grew up around. I'm not gonna say I'm a small town port boy. A small port boy. Yeah, small port boy. I'm pretty sure that, Robotic also pronounces it like that as well. So, I mean, it's not even like I'm the only one that pronounces it that way. Did we seriously? Did we seriously just... Yes, we did. We just pulled it back from danger and put them in danger. And also, I refuse to speedrun Mario 64 because I don't want to have to sit and learn every exploit just to be even semi-competitive. Hello, Agent X. That's like part of my problem with the speedrunning community and why I want to do, why I want to do a speedrun of Star Ocean, where it's an RPG, and there's no game-breaking or skipping exploits. You have to play the entire game as quickly as possible. The game can be beaten in a couple hours if you know exactly what you're doing. But you have to play the full game. Yeah, it's fine, Ryan. Thing is, glitchless categories don't mean glitchless. They mean glitchless, but they don't mean exploitless. There are still exploits used, which, in the case of, say, Mario 64, involves glitching through doors. Well, I call it glitching through doors. The community deemed it exploiting through doors, to get through doors that you're not supposed to be through yet. The kind of frustrating thing to me is, like, watching videos from, like, Easy Skate, where he's there like, oh, there's no easy answer to a glitchless category. Yes, there is! Ban glitches and exploits! Ta-da! There's your easy answer. No need for a game-to-game basis. No glitches, no exploits. Play through the game as, you know, the game makes you play it. But no. Luigi's Mansion is also an incredibly optimized run with exploits. I don't want to have to learn 100 exploits just to speedrun the game. And there are some games that I would refuse to touch altogether. There's also some games that, you know, even, like, the glitched category to them, nobody runs it because there's just no point anymore. Like, Pokemon Red and Blue, I think it's actually technically Red and Green, the Japanese games. You can technically beat the game in 0 seconds. So the top 3 for their basically anything's allowed category are just 0-second runs. Nobody runs it anymore because there's no point. You can't get faster than no time at all. It's like, I'd love to try and speedrun a Pokemon game, because I feel I know enough to speedrun it without using any exploits and such. But if I don't, I'm not even gonna manage to get into, like, the top 300 of any scoreboard. Which is the point of speedrunning, is to get onto the scoreboard. Which, as I mentioned, is why I want to do things that are, well, RPGs that you can't really exploit your way through. If they do that, that'd be great. There, Agent X. Also, after this match, I need to take a short break, because I need to use the washroom. I'll probably just hop into the equipment screen, because I'm not going to be over, you know... I'm not going to be 90 seconds. So, at least I'd hope not. Considering, you know, the washroom is like 8 feet away. Oh! Okay, that's cool. That's gonna make private battles a lot more fun. Because right now, I personally don't see a whole lot of point to private battles. I do them because you guys like them. But... I mean, I'd say only party if we run into a team versus team game. I mean, if the enemy team starts partying, then we should just murder them and win. No mercy. They must accept their order. Yeah, I remember the party that Jaden's just kept murdering. I mean, I was just avoiding the party, so I didn't, you know, I didn't interact with any of you, but I didn't have to stop doing anything. I almost feel bad for that other team. With how little I'm helping, I could probably just go to the washroom now. I say that, and all of you are now dead. Ow. L3 is going to the right, left, bleh, I can do directions. Darn it. Momentum! They're back, he's back in our spawn, guys. I can't fight him. He outranges me massively. Now there's more than just him here. There's a lot of them here now. And 2 of them are now dead. Alright, Agent X. I can't play Minecraft right now. I don't have an account anymore. My account was migrated without my doing, and Mojang can't help me. My account is just gone. I can still log into it, but I can't play. Because the password was changed. Well, it was migrated, so I can't play anymore. Off of my account, it was migrated to a different one. So I can still log in, but I can't play. Also, I'm going to be right back. Alright, I got back in time. So, alright, Jay, if you're still around to hear this, have a good night. I've actually had my Steam password compromised in the past. This was like many years ago. I had like maybe 10 games. And the person that hacked into my account put money into it, and then I changed the password. So I just ended up getting, like, I think they put $50 into my Steam account. I don't even know why. Like, why would you hack somebody's account and then use a Steam gift card? Yeah, first come, first serve, Ryan. So if you can get in, your spot. I don't have a phone. I can't use two-factor. Because 90% of two-factors are, oh, we'll text you a code. Yeah, my Steam has probably a few $1,000s worth of games at this point. Most of which I got for, like, a few cents. Because thank you, Humble Bundle. A few cents in the grand scheme of things, anyway. But yeah, that was just kind of hilarious. I got $50 out of somebody hacking my account, and I just changed the password. I've legit only played a single Halo game, and I actually wasn't a big fan of it. Like, I forget whichever one it was. I just know it's on the Xbox 360. I could go digging through our Xbox games and find out. It was one of the ones on the 360, and I didn't care for it. I mean, I'm not saying it's a bad game, but, like, I'd more rather play, like, Perfect Dark. It has that same kind of floaty aiming, only Perfect Dark was just better. I'll see if I can find our Xbox games, and if I can, I'll post on, like, the Discord what Halo game it was. I mean, part of my problem might come from the fact of I refused to pay for the internet on a console before the Switch. So I never played Halo multiplayer, but I honestly don't think it would change that much. Because I'm not that big into standard multiplayer shooters, so... Alright, Red. Have a good night. Like, we had a free trial of the online, and, like, for a bit, I played, like... We had Call of Duty Black Ops. I played a little bit of it via the free trial of the online we had. But even that was like, no. Don't like... I did enjoy making people rage, because, well, I was a camper. Oh, what's that? You're gonna get mad at me for doing something that makes tactical sense? And not running around like an idiot? Okay, then. Ow. Like, I remember teaming up with a friend, and basically it was one of the maps where there was a house with a window that looked out at a fair bit of the map. I played sniper, he watched the door into the house, and together he and I would basically just win matches. Though even this friend started getting at me for that strategy. To which I basically just respond to him of, it's working, isn't it? Like, just because people can't figure out how to fight back doesn't mean it's something we shouldn't do. GG's all around. They fell to the might of the booyah. I should probably stop my booyah bombing, though. The easiest counter strat to at least the way I camped, especially with that map, is while I could see a lot of the map, I could only actually snipe at about half of it. Just don't go out to where I can shoot you. Like, that was the easiest way to not lose to that strategy. Was just don't go where I can shoot you. You know where I can aim. At least you should. Because those are the areas you die. Just don't go there. If I can't, or get to the house first. Like, but no, people would rather just complain because, oh, effing campers. It's like, just get good, scrubs. Like, I might look into a Halo game on PC. Maybe that'll make me like it a little better. Though on PC, it'll have worse competition. Because then it's gotta beat every PC shooter I play. And I already play a decently sci-fi shooter. I almost pushed you off the map, didn't I, Ryan? I apologize for that. That being PlanetSide. I don't play it much, but PlanetSide 2 is awesome. You want large-scale first-person shooter action? You want PlanetSide. It's probably the closest to playing, like, as the soldiers in a real-time strategy as you will ever find. That and Nuclear Dawn. Nuclear Dawn was cool, but there's like no player base. Nuclear Dawn would be so cool if it actually had an active player base. Because it's literally a first-person shooter RTS. One player takes on the role of the commander, and everyone else is his soldiers. The commander can build bases, ammo depot. Basically, he builds the base, like ammo depots and such. And everyone else is the common soldiers, which the commander gives pointers to, points out where, you know, builds ammo depots for. It's really cool. Commander can even build defensive turrets. Problem with Nuclear Dawn, though, is those defensive turrets are downright brokenly powerful. And that means a lot of the times the commander doesn't actually need his little dudes to be running around and shooting people. He can just build turrets, and more turrets, and more turrets, and more turrets. Though it is very much a case of, like, the turrets are only better than, like, a moderately skilled player. So if you have, like, a really good team, then you won't want turrets at all, really. You'll want to spend all your resources keeping them armed and going. But alright, Kylie. I should probably call it quits in like 20 minutes. I honestly expected to be nearly queen by now. Given I started like 45 minutes early. I think it was closer to 40 minutes early. I started early. It's nearly 2 a.m. for me, so I'm past that point already. Go Atlantic time! I also wanted to work on, like, getting them. I do as well. I live in Nova Scotia. I'd be a Nova Scotian. They're like Newfoundlanders, only less akin to the mud. Even though we both have mud seasons. Oh jeez. I wonder how this mass bubbles is working out for them. Ow. Thought I was outside of the bomb range. Guess not. I mean, it seems to actually be working out decently well for them now that they've gotten the initiative. Ow. Killed 2 bubbles and died to the junior. It just occurred to me, where I recognize this song from. This is the one that the Squid Sisters and Off the Hook sing together. Which, I mean, makes sense for the final Splatfest. Still don't know why it's the final one yet, but, you know. I imagine they're mostly waiting to start work on the next game until this Splatfest is over, so they know how they're going to be developing the single player. Because the multiplayer is already gonna be easy enough, just copy-paste mostly. That was close. Now we wait and see if the game actually gives us another partner, or if I need to remake the room again. Oh, hey, it gave us a partner. Yeah, it'd be kind of nice. I don't know what they're gonna do for the single player for another game, though. That might also be part of their problem, is like, what are they gonna do? I mean, they could rehash the Octavio thing again, but people kinda didn't like the single player of the second game until the Octo expansion happened. I mean, I don't like the default campaign at all. I also don't like how you unlock hero weapons. I did it again. Well, I took care of their Booyah Bomb before it became a Booyah Bomb. Yeah, hero weapons have kind of always been pointless. But, like, at least with the first game, they were more or less purchasing an amiibo award kind of thing. And doing some minor challenges. Like, say, to get the hero charger in the first game, you had to beat Octavio with a charger. That's all you really had to do. You had to do, like, 3 stages of the final area, and then beat Octavio with the charger. And that was it. This game, you want a hero charger? Beat every single stage with the charger. What? Just for the hero weapon? That seems a little silly, if you ask me. I mean, I know some people have done it. I myself don't have the patience. I have the hero brush for the memes, and that is it. I don't even use it. I have it, but I don't use it. Because why would I? If I'm playing an Octobrush, I want the beacon set, because that's what I do. I run beacons. I still find it hilarious that some tier lists legitimately put the hero weapons and the standard default weapons on, and some of them put them on in separate categories. So, doesn't the Octoshot just come from, like, technically completing the Octo expansion? The thing that somebody could just lose their way through? Even then, like, the only thing that, at least to me, gives, like, that real sense of accomplishment is the toothpick. The golden toothpick that says, I beat the BS Inner Agent 3 fight. Or in my case, I lucked through it. Like... Also, after this, I'll back out. Because I think we had I think I had someone waiting to join in. Don't know if they left or not. Actually, I think after this one I might end the stream off, because geez, I need to work on my description and Twitch description, update my schedule. I also need to get to sleep soon, so I can hopefully have a day stream tomorrow. It took me like an 8-hour section of time to beat Inner Agent 3. I just sat down and went, no, I'm beating this, and I lucked my way through it. I have not 100% of the Octo expansion, because there's no point. I'm not trying to beat every stage with every weapon. Like, I don't see the point to that. Especially because all it does, apparently, is just put a sticker on your map. No, there's no point popping that now. Remember there was somebody who came to the streams at some point who was trying to see if there was any reward for beating Inner Agent 3 over 100 times. To me, that's 100% is beating every stage with everything. Completion is beating every stage. Because they both have rewards, and, well, completion would be beating the stages. But that's just how I look at it. Yeah, after this it'll be close enough to stream end time that I think I'll just end it. Streams are going for like 2.5 hours, and my throat is definitely starting to feel it as well, so. Just killed by vanity. Just saying, I blame this sniper for our loss. A random sniper. just me to blame a sniper. But yeah, for those who aren't a part of it, there is a Discord you can join. The link in the description of YouTube and the info on Twitch. It's a nice little place so you can just chat with people. I tend to announce there when I'm going live, so when YouTube's notifications don't work, Twitch does. Not Twitch, but well, Twitch does. But Discord does. There's also a Twitch channel. If any of you on YouTube prefer watching on Twitch, I have a Twitch channel as well. It multi-streams, so you can watch on Twitch or YouTube. It's really up to you. For those on Twitch, the link to the Discord is in the info section, or wherever that is on mobile. I honestly don't know. With all that said, hopefully I'll be back streaming tomorrow at around 3 p.m. Atlantic time. I might start at 4 p.m. if I'm awake by then as well. Today I didn't wake up until like 6 p.m. But, yeah, well, that said, thanks everyone for watching, and hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. And have fun with the Splatfest.